I'm having a little bit of coconut milk and coffee, and let's go. Prosperity. Many believe in the power to demonstrate over the body without being able to understand the control of circumstances, environment, and prosperity. Of course, this rises out of a limited understanding of the law with which we deal. Many books have been written which have become acceptable to large numbers of ultra-Orthodox people because they teach the power of mind over the body, without admitting too wide a divinity to that mind, as if indeed it were a reflection upon God that he had endowed man with such vast power as the metaphysician claims for him. Such books assume that the creative mind in man is quite apart from the creative mind of the infinite. This creative, subjective mind can be understood to control the physical organs which are under its immediate direction through nerve and neuron, through cell and tissue by suggestion, and by the new method of which we have already spoken. According to this theory, there are many minds, not only many objective expressions of mind, but many subjective or impersonal minds. What then will this say when we affirm that there is only one such mind, and that it is not I, the individual, that speaks? It is my Father dwelling in me, he does the works. This is the teaching of the great healer, and it is a great and glorious concept. There are not two minds, there is only one. The mistake of supposing that there are two minds has been the error of the ages. But we have seen the spirit or mind is one, and beside me there is none other. This being true, the mind, which I call mind, and which directs the physical activities of my body, is the same mind that rules the stars, not all of that mind, nor yet a part of that mind, but that mind acting in me as individual. We may get a figure of how this is in the weather. I speak of the weather here in Los Angeles as I look out upon nature's beauties with the sun bursting through clouds only to be covered again by the drifting fogs. Nature is in many moods today and shows her infinity varieties, but the weather is not a part of the weather, nor yet is it the whole of the weather. It is just the weather here. My mind, with its infinite capacities and varied moods, is just mind, one with the infinite mind. This being true, I, as an individual, am in contact with universal mind. We must not forget that universal mind or spirit is not only present as an intelligence in all and alive in all, but also literally is the all. And all nature is alive. Whatever activity, therefore, is displayed in mind, whether it be myself or the universal that thinks, must be felt all over, must register all over. Just as a word spoken into the air goes out and out in air, widen in vibration, so my word or thought in mind goes out and out through all mind. And what is true or felt to be true in my mind must be true in every individualized consciousness at all times and everywhere. Accordingly, if I wish to make a demonstration from prosperity, I must realize that my word shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in that whereto I sent it. My word is my thought, my desire, spoken into creative mind, and, according to my faith, it shall be done unto me. The law of spirit. In making a demonstration for prosperity, therefore, I must realize that I am speaking into the only mind there is, and backed by the only power there is. The law of spirit is back of me. What is this law? It is the creative mind acting without reservation to create upon the image or idea which it has presented to itself. For in me, spirit or mind has started a new center of activity around which its creative forces are to work. To be sure, I, the individual, conceive it, but who am I? I am an individualized center of spirit's own consciousness. In me, seeking its fulfillment, spirit has begun its work from a new level. As I think, spirit thinks. Indeed, spirit is thinking through me. And when there comes to me some lofty thought which sets me all aglow with creative feeling, and there is no higher joy than that of creative thought, I know the Spirit has found an outlet for itself through me. This is why one's greatest endeavor must be to harmonize himself with God. For when divine accord has been secured and we are in tune, Spirit can most easily make us the instruments of its advanced thinking. Who is an advanced thinker? Who is an illumined soul? The man who, by true preparation of his soul, has made himself an instrument through which Spirit can easiest and oftenest manifest to the world. Mental equivalence. Are we then to say that the best way to obtain prosperity is without business method? Certainly not. What we do say is that we can have only those things to which we can bring a mental equivalent. Have I a mind that corresponds to this position? If so, I may expect to hold it. Do I feel a capacity for this work? Then I may have it. What gives me what I want then is my mental equivalent, so that what I must seek, at whatever cost, is a mental correspondent, a mind that matches my desired good. If I can get this mental equivalent, if I have the faith to see myself in possession of what I want lent to those for whom we work, or are giving a mental equivalent to Spirit, and are fulfilling his desire of acting through us, we shall find it more ready to give than we are to receive. For many of my patients, I have taken liberties with Burroughs' poem and given them this: I sleep, awake, by night or day. The good I seek is seeking me. No wind can drive my bark astray or change the tide of destiny. Cute. Spirit is seeking to manifest itself as our good. One who has had much practice in acquiring a mental correspondent does not need much time to make a demonstration. He knows, and that finishes it. But we all find it necessary to go through the period when just to know is not so easy. We need argument, we need to see, reason, feel, and understand. For this reason, I often treat patients orally before holding the silent realization. This helps them to a mental attitude and often heals the sick. Indeed, many are cured by simply being told the why of things. Ignorance begets unwholesomeness. Understanding restores the wholeness. Anyone can get results by securing a realization in some such a manner as this. Centering the thought for the realization of prosperity. Sit in silence and meditate upon the fact, the Holy Spirit. Even the things I see are spirit in form. You're my cat. My cat is spirit in form. Spirit is intelligence, so these things are full of intelligence. I am spirit, and one phase of spirit can have contact with another. The highest center of spirit can rule the lower, so I am ruler of these things or thought forms. Difficulty is get out of the way. You have no real power. I take all your power away from me. Go on in this way if you feel the need, pulling out all the roots of your wrong thinking and fear. Now I know that Holy Spirit, I am glad that the Holy Spirit and mind is everything. So now I open up my mind to receive this good, mention the desired. That I want, I have a place for it, I have a right to it. Father, I accept it from thy hand, Spirit of love. You can express this to me now. I am ready to receive it. I am glad for it. I give thanks for it. It is good to know that you, O divine giver, cares for me enough to give this. Yes, for me. Every good and perfect gift comes from the Father, the Spirit. With whom there is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. It is so good to know that you does not change, that your law is perfect and dependable, that I can have this good. Mention it because you givest according to my faith. And now I know you hearest me always, and my faith does not waver. Out of your hand my good now comes. I receive it now, and thank you now. I love this stuff. Well, it's a dreamy universe. It's all made of spirit.